Call to order the Village of Hazel Crest regular board meeting at 7 o'clock. I pledge allegiance. Trustee Rogers.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant.
Here.
Trustee Moore.
Here.
Trustee Ramsey.
Present.
Trustee Reyes.
Here.
Trustee Rogers.
Present.
Trustee Slayton.
Here.
President Alsbury.
Here. We have a quorum. Prayer, please.
I would ask that Chief Davis please do the prayer for us today.
Thank you.
Heavenly Father, we ask that you oversee this meeting. We ask that you continue to cover us, continue to bless the village of Hazel Crest, your elected officials, your department heads, your citizens, and everyone involved here. We ask that you oversee these two officers that are about to take their oath this evening, that they have safe and prosperous careers here in the village of Hazel Crest. And we ask that you just cover us, and we ask this all in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Any consideration for possible remote?
Yes.
I'm here.
Thank you. Any correspondence?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm going to read two thank you notes. Three thank you notes. This is addressed to Mayor Alsbury. Dear Mayor Alsbury, words could not adequately describe the sincere appreciation I have for your thoughtfulness during this difficult time in my life. Thank you for the beautiful floral spray and the resolutions. Your kindness is truly appreciated. Love, Bonita Parker. Bonita Parker is a representative with ComEd. Her mother passed away?
Yes.
Yes. That's thoughtful. This is thank you. I'm a huge fan of what you did. Mrs. Anderson had a fire in her bathroom. Kathy Speak assisted her on numerous phone calls to resolve her situation. She was very grateful for assistance received from Deputy Chief Hunter also. It was a good coordination of efforts between our team. Thank you for your help. This is thoughtful. This is from Mrs. Anderson, a resident of Hazel Crest. And the last one is, Dear President Alsbury, Board of Trustees and Village Clerk, I would like to take this time to thank each of you for the encouraging words and prayers during the transition of my mother-in-law, Laverne A. Gray. I'd like to especially thank Executive Assistant Kathy Speak and my peers, Director Carolyn Carter, Police Chief Mitchell Davis, Director Elliot Eldridge, and Director Dante Sawyer for the outpouring of care and support shown to the Gray family. I am blessed to live and work in the Hazel Crest community, and I cannot say enough how thankful I am to everyone. Sincerely, Gwendolyn Gaston Gray, Director of Human Resources.
Gwen, thank you.
Thank you, Gwen.
That's
That's it. Yes.
That's all the correspondence. Okay. The mayor's report this time we'll have swearing in Officer Jasmine Lockhart and Officer Kevin Glenn. Chief?
Come on in.
Touche.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's what. Yeah, it is.
Mayor, we have two officers that need to, I'm sorry, board, we have two officers that need to be sworn in this evening. First, we have Officer Kevin Glenn. He's a lateral transfer. He came over from the river, worked for Riverdale Police Department, also Harvey Police Department, and just to tell you, talk about a gem that we found. You know, he is a tremendous asset to the police department. He's in his last phases of field training. His field training officer is going to pin his badge on him. The reason he's not in uniform, he's in what's called the shadow period. The shadow period is the last week or so where the training officer allows the trainee to do everything, and they are not in uniform. So if they come in contact with citizens, they'll look to the uniformed officer to handle the situation. So he's almost done with his training. And we also have a brand-new officer, Officer Jasmine Lockhart, just graduated from the Chicago Police Academy on Friday. Jasmine went to HF High School. I've actually known her since she was in high school. She's a young lady from the area, and we're just blessed to have her also. So we're going to have both of them sworn in, and I believe Jasmine's grandma, who I met at the graduation, is going to pin her badge on, and Officer Glenn's FTO, who is going, his FTO, Officer Farkas, is going to pin his badge on him. 3 is you? 2 on 3, yes, sir. And 9 of you. Okay, so go ahead and then I'll give these to you.
Jasmine first. Raise your right hand, please. I.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Let's turn it around.
Come on
Take
up
me
here.
film.
You come up here and face this way.
I turn.
Mhm.
Raise your right hand, please.
And family, you can come on up here and take photos.
I state your name.
I, Jasmine Lockhart,
Having been sworn to the position of police officer,
having been sworn to the position of police officer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the municipal ordinances for the Village of Hazel Crest,
and the municipal ordinance for the Village of Hazel Crest,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer
for the Village of Hazel Crest,
for the Village of Hazel Crest,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
You going? Okay, come on up, Mom. Yes, ma'am. Make sure you get up.
That's exactly what it was.
Mom, you can just click on that. There we go. All right. Let me get everybody up there, Grandma, let everybody turn around. So this is Jasmine's aunt, correct?
What do they call it?
Her mom and grandma. So we got generations.
You know, like, benefits,
Come on. How you doing? Bless her.
Got that age again. Yeah, right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look, I've been saying, that's what I've been saying over here.
What's your name? Jasmine, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats, Jasmine.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming forward. In my face. They pull me up all the time.
Mr. Jasmine. Thank you, sir.
Look, I feel old, man. I feel old. You do. Because I know I'm old enough to be old. Yeah.
Raise your right hand. I, Kevin Glenn. Having been sworn to the position of police officer,
Having been sworn to the position of police officer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United
my ability.
according to the best of my ability. And once again, this is field training officer, Officer Farkas. I'm gonna try not to make it clear. If I make myself clear, I don't have hands.
You didn't even. What? Good job, Kathy. You didn't even start on it.
Just hold it. Man, there we go. It's not clipped. Don't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's a baby.
It's a beauty.
Yeah, she was. I feel old seeing her. 22, 23, 24. 25 years. I know she ain't that old.
Get the other officers done?
Yeah.
Hold on, Chief. Yeah, we Oh, I got it. I'm good. We're good. Yeah, it's my best part. Oh, man, now I gotta stand like a big
This is funny.
Bring your lady in.
Hold up. Come on, the rest of you guys come in here real quick. Open that door.
Bring Jasmine
Hold
up.
on, I'm holding my breath.
Bring Jasmine.
Where's Jasmine at?
Bring Jasmine up.
Jasmine. AP, come on. Everybody, you got Rango. Sergeant Beard, come on in here.
Oh, I gotta get this picture. Wait a minute now.
Yeah, we gotta go sideways. We gotta go sideways. Wait. Which way do we go? Facing these two? Yes, please. Let's get some guys. Don't put your hands on my
How nice.
You know you're gonna want this.
That's a good shot.
On three.
Take that deep breath
Wait,
now.
Beard, stand up.
Best helps. Dude, seriously,
One.
get your hand off my back.
2,
That's funny. That is real funny.
thank you.
Man, you're too close right now.
We got to document that.
Nice job.
Seriously, man, watch it, man. Don't shut that out.
Mr. Moore, congratulations.
Man, congratulations.
Evan, you're welcome. Say
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's good job. Good job.
I'm sorry. Don't tell them.
I only got 3 fingers on one hand.
All right.
Nah, man.
Okay. Great job. Manager's report.
I'm just gonna be brief and just say I really enjoyed the IML conference and some great networking opportunities to bring some ideas back to the village.
That's it? No legal? Police.
That's been our highlight. Just so you all also know, we had 2 additional people that started the police academy last week. They will be finishing up in January. And we also have in January another 4 police officers that will be going to the police academy. And God willing, if we get all them through the police academy, we'll only be 1 person short at that point in time. So we're getting up on staff. So,
Can I ask a question?
yes, sir.
How many are we short?
7 total.
7 short?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Public Works.
Thank you, President, trustees, directors, and residents of Hazel Crest. Just a quick report. I've been told to make my report brief, so I'll try to go as fast as possible. Just so we all are aware, we currently have a street light outage. The street light located in the medium between Dixie Highway and Roby Road from 167 to 169th. We are aware that they are currently not working. We have an issue with the circuit breaker there, which is on 169th, that requires some parts to be ordered. The parts have been ordered. We expect to receive them later on this week, so we hope to have that street light repaired by Friday. But we have received a couple some calls from residents, and it is, like I said, 2 blocks that's out of light. So I wanted to make sure everyone was aware that Public Works was working on it, and that we hope to have the issue resolved shortly. Another item that's we've had a few phone calls on is the street resurfacing project. So I just wanted to get everyone the current status of that project. JJ Newell is our concrete contractor. They're currently finishing up the work at Woodworth and Maple, and that should be done by the end of the day. Yesterday, that was completed. Gallagher Asphalt is going to come in next. They're going to fill in the curb slots in front of the curb with asphalt, which just started this week. Also, Gallagher will then complete asphalt driveways and then start grinding the streets by the end of this week. And then Gallagher intends to lay the asphalt and finish resurfacing the streets by between October 1st and October 5th. For trustees, village president, and also directors, I put on you guys' desk a couple items that we've updated for Public Works and Public Communication. One is just our service door hanger. You know, anytime we are doing work on a residential blocks and we'll like a disruption to their water service, or we have to disrupt their property, we would like to leave these on the residents' home. They're not home, just so they're aware that we're in the area, and also with contact information to contact our office. Once we complete the work at their home, and we have to do restoration may include repairing the parkway, for example, with dirt and grass to bring it back to its original state. We will make sure to leave a letter at each one of those residents' homes. I left you guys a copy of that letter as well, so they'll know to notify, to contact us if they have any questions about the status of the work that's being done at their home. Last but not least, I also attended with the village manager last week's IML conference. Attended the various workshops that covered issues related to municipal government. I'm looking forward to bringing some of that information back and working to implement some of that stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. Inspection services.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, everyone. I have a couple items. Due to the concerns expressed last village board meeting, on this Friday, the 28th, I'm meeting with the village's pest control contractor to discuss rat abatement in the proper area. Also, assistant village manager myself met with Horizon Homes, RV Homes, to discuss the implementation of their community improvement plan. So tomorrow, RV Homes asbestos abatement contractor will start asbestos testing to remove some of those demo units over there. Also, concerning 16950 Shade, the circuit court declared that structure uninhabitable, so we're working to get that condemned and demolished this year. And also last week I attended the Metro meeting, construction meeting, and we discussed new variants for the elevator. We discussed more construction working on the weekends and more staff working during the week to achieve their new date, which is November 18th. They're approximately 37% complete. And that ends my report.
Thank you. Human Resources.
Thank you, Mr. President. Board of Trustees, just one thing. I am scheduled to attend the Paylocity Elevate Conference that will be at the Sheraton downtown Chicago next week, Wednesday through Friday, October 3rd through 5th. That's it for me.
Thank you.
Mr. President, before we go further, I'd like to make a request for Human Resources, and that I'd like to know if it's possible. Well, I'd like for us to start having monthly executive session meetings about stuff that's about hiring, termination, workman comps, exit interviews, and things like that, so that the trustees can be up to date about exactly what's going on with our employees.
I mean,
So,
if you have executive session issue, it has to be something that's going on. You can't just have it
Okay, well,
without public input. You can't have a meeting unless it's actually some issues that we're discussing. So you can't have an executive session that way.
well, I think that we need to have some kind of report where the trustees will know exactly, exactly what's going on, especially with workman comp, terminations and hiring and stuff like that. I think that would be something that would be very, very beneficial for all of us to know.
That's automatic.
Okay.
If you had somebody's terminated, it has to, and if it has to go through executive session, if it has to be discussed, We'll talk about it in more depth, because there's certain things you can do and certain things you can't do. So if it has nothing to do with, we'll go into detail. But if there's some information you want to know about HR, you can always just meet with HR if there's some issues. But we'll talk about that and go through the village manager process. Not a problem.
I would agree with it. I would agree with Ben on that.
All right, no problem. You just gotta follow the perimeters. You know, and we'll
No
discuss it.
problem.
We'll discuss it.
Okay.
Fire.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The fire department is gonna be having on October the 6th, a fire department open house. It's gonna be at the fire station on 175th in Stonebridge. We're gonna be giving fire safety education for adults and children. And that starts at 9 o'clock and goes till noon, and light refreshments will be served. So that's Saturday, October 6th. Starting the following Sunday is Fire Prevention Week nationwide. And we're having a kickoff with an open house on October the 6th. So I'd like to see everyone there.
Thank you.
That's it for me.
That's it. Community and business relations.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening, everyone. I would like to invite everyone to our Kids Health Club Foundation and National Family Health and Fitness Day, which is Saturday the 29th. We're gonna have activities for kids doing a 1.5-mile fun walk. We have blood pressure, different types of screenings. We have family contests, and we have several different activities for the entire family. This is not just for infants, this goes from infants to seniors. So please, everyone, come out. It's at Advocate South Suburban Hospital in the rear. We have chair massages also, which is something I'm really looking forward to. If you'd like to register, you can register your group for walking by emailing allsberry1.com. Thank you so much. That ends my report.
Thank you. Economic development.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Village of Hazel Crest elected officials and staff will be breaking ground on 2 new developments within the village beginning Wednesday, October the 3rd at 11 o'clock a.m. We will begin with the professional building located at 17065 Dixie Highway. This was the original location of the South Suburban Hospital. The building is scheduled for demolition this month, and the new building will be erected as early as December 2018. On the same date at 12:30 p.m., the new Village Hall, located at 3601 West 183rd Street, we will be having the groundbreaking ceremony for that as well. The building was purchased through the South Suburban Land Bank. The building is located along one of Hazel Crest's beautiful lakes. This was the original location of the Hazel Crest Professional Office Park. The building has been demolished in its interior, and it is we're just waiting to vacate the rest of the occupants so that we can finish. We're about 80% finished with the demolition, and we're moving forward and on schedule at this point. We certainly are encouraging all of our trustees, the directors, and then our residents to be in attendance for that. It's a great celebration for the village, and we certainly want you to be a part of it. Thank you.
Can I get that date, the time for the?
October the 3rd.
I'm talking about the Village Hall.
The Village Hall is at 12:30 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it. Can I get a motion for public participations regarding items on the agenda?
I move that we have public participation for items on the agenda only.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Ramsey, second by trustee Rogers, that we open the floor for public participation regarding items on the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
If you have something that you want to address that's on the agenda, this is the time to come forward and speak toward that item. Can I get a motion to close public participation for items on the agenda?
I move that we close public participation regarding items on the agenda.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Reyes, second by trustee Ramsey, to close public participation on items on the agenda. All in favor?
Aye.
We're closed.
Aye.
We're closed. Item A, trustee Grant.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, trustee Grant? Item A,
Oh, thank you.
sorry.
For a moment, I lost you for a minute.
All right.
Thank you, President Osbury. I move to approve the regular meeting minutes of September 11, 2018, and special meeting minutes of July 30 and August 20, 2018.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Grant, second by trustee Moore, to approve the regular meeting minutes of September 11, 2018, and special meeting minutes July 30th and August 20th of 2018. Any discussion on these items? Any discussion on these items?
No.
No.
Roll call, please.
President Osbury? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mary Grant? Trustee Grant?
Yes. Yes.
Trustee Moore?
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey?
Yes.
Trustee Reyes?
Yes.
Trustee Rogers?
Yes.
Sorry. Trustee Slayton?
Yes.
Motion carries. Item B, trustee Moore.
Thank you, President Osbury. I motion to approve accounts payable number 19-10 dated September 25th, 2018 in the amount of $289,702.19.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Moore, second by trustee Slayton, to approve accounts payable number 19-10 dated September 25th, 2018 in the amount of $289,702.19. Any discussion on this item? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Trustee Grant?
Yes.
Trustee Moore?
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey?
Yes.
Trustee Reyes?
Yes.
Trustee Rogers?
Yes.
Trustee Slayton?
Yes.
Motion carries. Trustee Rogers, Ramsey.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Okay, I move to approve amendment number 1 to the agreement dated November 19, 2015 for the 171st Street pressure reducing valve and water transfer station, design and construction, engineering.
Second.
There was another piece onto that.
I thought so too, but it just doesn't.
Not to exceed.
I don't know.
No.
I don't
It
think-
is in the agreement.
It's in the
in the
agreement.
agreement.
Okay.
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 Gotcha.
Moved by trustee Ramsey, who seconded that? Trustee Moore, to approve amendment number 1 to the agreement dated November 19, 2015 for the 171st Street pressure reducing valve and water transfer station, design and construction engineering. Any discussion on this item?
Just for the benefit of the public, could someone explain what this is?
Wait,
So the pressure reducing valve will help improve the flow of circulation between water zone 1, which is over in the Hazel Crest, commonly called Hazel Crest proper community, to zone 2, which is approximately from this building going west over to Kedzie. So currently, there's no flow of water between the two zones. So the pressure reducing valve will allow the zones to circulate water amongst each other, improving water quality and water pressure in zone 1.
okay.
Thank you.
Roll call, please.
Trustee Grant?
Yes.
Trustee Moore?
Yes.
Trustee Ramsey?
Yes.
Trustee Reyes?
Yes.
Trustee Rogers?
Yes.
Trustee Slayton?
Yes.
Motion carries. Can I get a motion to open the floor to public participation?
I move that we open the floor to public participation for any items of interest.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Slayton, second by trustee Ramsey, to open the floor for public participation. All in favor?
Aye.
You got four, if an issue you want to discuss, you have 2 minutes. Come forward this time.
Hello, my name's
Three.
Greg Washington. I reside at 34.
We've always given 3.
Great.
I reside at 3425 Maple Lane. Just want to tell people that the Chicago Area Project will be having our information lab tomorrow at 5 o'clock till 6 at the Hazel Crest Park District Administrative Building. There'll be free food and there'll be a raffle, and meet your village officials, and so we can inform, and this is for the residents, so they can find out what events are happening in the community. And also the Open Lands Commission, we are having our Johnny Appleseed birthday celebration on the 19th, from 10 a.m. to 12, on the 29th, this weekend. And we recommend everybody come out after going to the National Family Fitness and Health Day. It's always good to get that balance in. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, before you leave, I'm sorry, Craig, can that first, event you talked about at the Park District, what is that again now?
We're having our information lab,
Who is we?
the Chicago Area Project.
Chicago Area Project. It's an information lab?
Chicago Area Project.
Excuse me? No.
What is the Chicago area project?
Oh, the Chicago Area Project is a community organizing organization. I know that sounds too much, but one of the things we help do is build programs throughout Pacific communities. We're actually having our pilot program for the south suburbs. We're starting off in Hazel Crest. So this is something very big for the community that gets to be host to a pilot program, and we hope it's very successful and everybody, including the residents, come out and support it.
Thank you.
And that's tomorrow at what time, Greg?
No, September 29th.
No,
Is it tomorrow?
Johnny
No, tomorrow.
Appleseed. is
29th.
Oh,
29th.
I think both on the 29th.
All of these things on the 29th.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sandra Vickers, 3317 Laurel Lane. I just want to remind everyone that we're having our senior prom, October the 5th. Everyone is welcome. We have some surprises, so I want everybody to dress to impress and attend. Also, now that we're gonna have a new village hall, are we gonna give it a special name? Like,
Ben Ramsey.
just think about that. Special name.
You said professional name?
Ben Ramsey.
You said Sandra Vickers Hall?
We'll name the senior room after you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Mr. Manning.
Couple of things. When you said to the
Could he,
public works
could you
person.
identify yourself, please, sir?
Hi.
Hi, could you
Oh,
identify yourself?
I'm Walter Manning. You want my address too?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
Yes, sir.
You said that the streets were gonna get repaved, but you didn't
Correct.
say what streets.
You know what, we did say that at the last, board meeting. I apologize. It's 10 streets that would be repaved. I don't have the list of the streets here with me today.
My concern is, you done had signs up on 172nd from Holmes to California for a month. Yes,
So those,
trust me on that.
so those signs are only in effect when there's work being done
There's
on the
no-
street.
Well, I wish you would tell some of the police officers, because they offered to give us a ticket.
So we
And
have.
I'm not blaming them, they're only following instructions.
So I have contacted the police department and asked that no one be given a ticket because those signs are only in force when there's work being done on the street. So we have communicated that to our police officers.
Okay, now, they did work in the opening of my driveway, put cement down, nice job. But the distance is 8 feet, about 8 feet from one side of my driveway to the other side of my driveway. And there's about a 6 or 7 inch difference.
Between the asphalt and the concrete?
Yes.
Yes, so they.
And I was wondering, before you start, I was wondering, is there a way someone could put something over that little opening so I could drive up in my driveway?
That's not a problem, sir. We will take care of it.
And I would appreciate that, because my neighbor is letting me use part of his driveway, which is good, but I don't wanna overstay my welcome, if you can understand.
Certainly, certainly. If you provide me your address, I will make sure they can fill it in with stone. Once now that the concrete work is completed, they will go back and restore the asphalt in your driveway, bringing it flush to the concrete.
Okay, all I need is you can put anything, as long as I can drive into my driveway and drive out, that's all I ask. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Okay, and I'll give you my address for later.
No problem. You would like to give it to me now, sir?
Sure. I'll give it to you now. 2901 172nd Street. You can look at my house. 2901 172nd Street. That's in Hazel Crest.
I hope so. We'll be fixing it.
My name is Les Sanders. I'm 7 Carriage Way. I'm the self-sustained representative for fun for the village of Hazel Crest. Anybody want to have fun? See me. And of course, we always talk about, I saw one bag out the other day, it was a bad accident, bagging out onto 175th Street, we can't bag out. Bag in your garage and pull out. And we've been talking about this a long time. You ain't got it yet? Well, get it. Anyway, the reason I'm here is to talk about grandparent readers. And I think some of us are aware of the grandparent readers. We need volunteers, desperately. We're at 2 schools. We want to cover all the schools in our district with readers. And it's fun. It's another fun thing. Hey, messing with them kindergartners can get to be real fun. And you will appreciate it. Get in touch with us. We need volunteers, especially men. We got some schools don't have no men teachers. So just for a man to walk into the building once a week can make a difference. And put on your suit and tie too. I want you to come in there looking good. Thank you.
Anyone else? Can I get a motion to close public participation?
I move to close public participation.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Moore, second by trustee Ramsey, to close public participation. All's in favor?
Aye.
Close. This time I want to thank everyone for coming out to the board meeting. It's always great to have citizens come out, even though it was storming earlier. Congratulations to new police officers, and we're looking forward to seeing them on the street. Can I get a motion to close?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Been moved by trustee Ramsey, second by trustee Rogers to adjourn the regular village board meeting, and what's that, 7:40? All those in favor?
Aye.
We're closed.